Well, I think you're on me. Oh, yeah, you are. You're straight onto me because Rhea's hiding over there. So she's just there. Look, there she is. So we've got 2 launches this evening. Going to be good fun, which is coming out this weekend. We've got the 66 stuff, and we've also got the Dusties, which you're going to go through in a minute. This is deadly exciting stuff. Yeah. As per usual, Facebook comments or social media. Tell us what you think. We've been advertising the ladies on Facebook adverts and various YouTube bits and pieces. So if you've got any thoughts about them, what you like about them, you can see them there on the screen at the moment. We'd like to know from them, or anything else. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Just ask away. There's nothing we're not. Well, we might be scared of some things, but we'll do our best to answer. Anyway, it's over. What are we doing first, Rhea?
We're going on to the Dusties.
No, we're doing some comments quickly.
Oh, are we? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just looking. There's just lots of hellos.
Let me turn that off. I'm floundering because I'm trying to do 6 things at once. And here we go. Hello Mel, hello Julie, hello Mum, Ali, Earl. I'm here waiting patiently for the new Dusties. Susan, it won't be long, literally about a minute to be fair. Sue in the Isle of Wight, Stuart, evening. Tim Wilson, hello mate, nice to see you. Paul Rutter, the Chelsea Curve, who you're going to see a lot of later on. We're playing the video out, I hope they don't mind. Gary, Andrew Money and Caroline. Hi everyone. Anyway, that's enough of me gabbling. Let's go on to the Dusties. And Rhea, you're on.
You're me. Right, hello everyone. So, you may have seen on social media, we've been dropping a lot of sneak peeks, haven't we, over the past sort of week or so. But we have some new Dusties to introduce to the family. So, I will start up with the burgundy one. So I am actually stepping back because this camera's a bit higher, but I will go forward.
Where do you want to be, on the close-up or do you want to be on that
on the close-up, please?
That one.
So, I think this one's my favourite out of the 2. I know you shouldn't have favourites, but so this is the burgundy one. Now, if I go on the close-up, both of these Dusties actually have, now you really got to look close, but individual, very tiny little hearts. I think you've called them the heart and circle Dusties, haven't you?
Because the heart and circle make a different sort of pattern, don't they? But go on,
That's right, yeah. So I actually love that detail. And when you obviously purchase, you will see that a lot better. But and then I love the heel feature here, which is like a wooden, I think me and Nikki were talking about this today. It's like a wooden oak effect, isn't it?
Yes, it's lovely, isn't it?
Which is really, really beautiful. And then the back here, now this is a bit more like a bit like a blueberry, I'd say.
Yes,
because the colours are very.
Nikki was saying earlier she thought it was like a blueberry rather than a purple or a blue. It was like a blueberry because especially when you look at it, it's hard to explain. But it's not like a constant sheen. It's got like a blueberry. Is it blueberry? The fruit has.
Yeah, I love that. So you've got loads of different colours to play around with there. So beautiful shoe. And then we've got the black and white, which is also very gorgeous. And you've got that detailing around here as well. The heel on this one is black, but again, it's got that sort of oak wooden effect, which is really, really nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
And then the pattern on the back, I love that. I think they're on the Ginas and the Vanessas, I want to say.
Yeah, they're on several of the shoes,
Yeah, love that. And these are very easy to dress, but I will show you on the screen in a second.
So what would you like first? You would like...
So we have a review so we send out a lot of our shoes to ambassadors, and on the screen now we will have a review from Kimberly.
Huge thank you to Mod Shoes for gifting me the new Dusty in textured black and white and burgundy. This is a T-bar design with some beautiful detailing on it and the most immaculate patterning on the underneath. They're incredibly comfortable to wear, they feel so well made, and I can't speak highly enough about them. Thank you so much.
Well, I think that was pretty glowing, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. I love that review. So thank you to Kimberly. So I forgot to add about these shoes is that they are actually very soft. So the material is a bit different to the patent Dusties that we have. So you can see again, I'll just show you on the close-up there. This means it's just easier to break in. Now, I actually have a pair on right now, and I know I say this a lot, but it's so comfortable. And we always say, because of this blocked heel, it does support you a lot more than normal heels. I can't normally wear heels, and especially with that height, but don't let that height put you off. because it does support you a lot more. So I just wanted to add that.
Yeah, the design, so everybody knows, the design, to get that design, they I think they spray or they press it onto suede, and that's what gets that effect. And so consequently it makes it a very soft shoe. But because it's pressed, it's hard to explain. Normal suede can be a bit sort of rubbish in winter, but those don't. They resist it better. It's hard to explain, but it's a real nice natty way of doing it.
Yeah,
so,
and also I'm not wearing them with tights or socks at the moment, and sometimes if you don't wear shoes with tights or socks, it does, like, shoes tend to rub, but these aren't actually rubbing on me at all, so yeah.
Yeah, that's good. What do you want next?
On the screen in a second, you will see we have three of our ambassadors, We've got Kim, Kirsten and Caitlin. Now, they are all wearing the Dusties and absolutely rocking them. Would you like me to talk a bit more about what they're wearing?
No,
I've got a review from
Kirsten's
Kirsten.
review.
Okay, so I've got a review from Kirsten, and Kirsten is the lady towards the left. She's wearing the black and white outfit. The dusty and textured black and white are my new favourite pair of mod shoes. The style of Dusties have always been a firm favourite of mine, but this new design suits my style perfectly. For quite a big block heel, they are incredibly comfortable, to the point I forgot I was wearing heels. I can vouch for that. I can't wait to wear these all summer long. I love that review.
And then you've got another review there from Kim?
Yes. So Kim is the lady in the middle. As usual, my mod shoes arrived instantly comfortable and ready to wear. No breaking in necessary. The dusty and textured black and white are a great heel for height, day and night, and the style is super versatile and decade spanning. Classic, a wardrobe staple.
So I'm going to put on the screen now, look, there's Kim trying again.
Yes.
And there's your mum. I noticed that they've kind of tied them together with like a check or some sort of like, it's not tartan, but it's...
That is interesting, yeah, because my mum is the woman on the left, and when I told her, oh mum, please can you shoot some pictures for us, that was the first thing she was thinking of, was black and white to pair with them, which is interesting, isn't it? Because Kim, like you say, is very colourful and very different.
Yes,
but
Kim has a very not definitive look, but a very kind of colourful and...
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, but it just shows that two very different outfits, and those shoes work perfectly with it. So,
But if we move on to Kirsten, you know, look, she's got...
I know, what amazing pictures are they? Again, she's very 60s, isn't she?
Yes.
And she just absolutely styles them beautifully.
But it's fab, isn't it? Look, over there she's got I think it's a dog tooth suit.
Yes. Yeah.
Then she's got like the skirt with the white tights with the blue. So the blue's still going with the shoes. And then she's got it with jeans.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you know that's a lot of different. I mean, she's made it look very 60s, but ultimately all of those outfits are pretty going outy, aren't they?
Yeah, agreed. Yeah,
no, really good.
As we say, from office to nightclub.
Yeah, as we seem to say like all the time, don't we?
I know, that's our standard saying, isn't it?
So, shall we have a couple of comments? Or
have we got any comments?
Yeah, we've got a few.
Shame they can't be delivered before Easter. Well, Susan, if you are in the UK...
I don't think they'll get there before Easter because you can't technically order until Thursday. We do Saturday delivery.
Yes.
So if we pack them on, hold on, no, because they go live at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bad timing on us.
Yeah, we should catch some. Anyway, let's not get into that one. What was we got here? I may struggle between the two, which is Susan. Yeah, I think they both look fab. I think they go over lots of things.
Yeah.
Chelsea Curve says, I can't decide which one I like better. Elizabeth, I love the navy and the burgundy ones. Yeah, I think they're all. The heel is amazing. Thank you, Linda. That's very kind of you. I love the fact she just went, ooh, which is really cool. And hi from Boston. Linda, are you Boston, England or Boston, America? Just curious. Yeah, there we go. So I think
amazing.
That's cool. What else did you want to discuss? Is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
That's everything. So they go live at 5 p.m. on Thursday. How much will they be?
They're 99.
99.
Yeah. We let me just redress that. We're desperately trying to keep them under £100. I'm old enough to think that £100 is still a lot of money, and Oh, it's Boston, Massachusetts. Thank you. Yeah, I've got a bit of a thing about trying to keep things under £100. Literally everything is going up. I mean, it's going up in price to us like all the time. I don't think after the summer they'll be £100. I think they're probably going to go up to 110.
It's thing, isn't it? Everything's going up.
Yeah.
And you've
it
got
just
to
is
kind
the
of
way.
match
So
that.
sorry guys about that. Who else? I don't think there's anything else. I think we get to the ad,
Yep.
and then it's my go. Ad is here. It's that one. Hi guys, just here at the Ostrich. I come here most Sundays and my friends and mine playing bands and DJs, but today we're having some fun. We're doing a photo shoot for the new 66 Clothing with our good friend Johnny Quinn from the High and Mighty, a local band, and they do lots of Paul Weller and the Who and all sorts of stuff like that. Anyway, so let's go inside and see what we're up to. So, enjoy today's shoot?
Yeah, brilliant, mate.
All right, well, thank you for that. Thank good of you. You picked that one out as your favourite,
I did
and the
indeed,
Wilson.
mate. Yeah, I just like it because I like the stripes, and like I say, timeless classic. Just suits any era really, and yeah.
Will you be wearing it in the band?
I will be, mate.
Ah,
I'll be
good
rocking
man,
it
good man.
out with the band, mate. The Mighty and the High.
All right, good man. Well, thanks for that. Thank you for doing today. That's good of you.
Thank you, mate.
Well, I want to thank Quinny for doing that the other day. That was very kind of him. We had some great fun at the Ostrich. Ostrich is a great little venue. Go and support your local venues. Ostrich is a lovely little venue. I was there last night. They had 3 acts on, 2 punk bands. They travelled. We had a great, I mean, for a Monday night, it was packed and it was brilliant. Everybody's having a, go and support those venues, you know, because bands, you know, they need your help basically, and it was good fun. Anyway, talking of bands, on the screen in a second, I think we're going to have our famous Friends One. This weekend we had kind of quite a few pictures coming, didn't we, Ria?
We did.
We
yeah.
did. Elliot Easton very kindly sent us a picture of him in his John Lennon red shirt, as you can see on the screen at the moment. I don't know if you know, I should have put the other picture with it, but he's literally sitting in exactly the same position that John Lennon sat.
Oh, really?
And he's got a Vox amp behind him, very deliberately, like John had in his picture. So yeah, which is really cool. So thank you for that. He loves the red shirt. You know, he's a massive people head, so that works for him. Then Rose Matafeo, she put up a story. What is it? I think you can read it on the screen. I can't see it from here, but didn't she say stop? What's it say?
Someone needs to block Modshoes from my internet browser.
Well, hard luck. No.
Yeah.
She's a good customer. We like her, and it's lovely. She's been wearing our stuff on telly, and she's been wearing our friend Ali Goggins' one of her tank tops. She wore it on one of the shows.
Really?
Yeah, she wore it.
That's amazing.
So she obviously is a big fan of the scene, which is really nice. We should probably try and get to meet her and have a chat with her about it. So the second picture, the guys from the Paul Weller Band. Now, Paul's been out on tour for he's ended his last tour with the first 3 dates of this tour, if you can get your head around that, because I think he caught COVID, or one of the band caught COVID just before Christmas. Anyway, on Sunday, I delivered a load of bits and pieces to them. As you can see on the screen, is the Internationalist top. You can see Steve Pilgrim and Steve Craddock wearing, and I gave them a few other bits and pieces, I won't lie, and hopefully they'll be wearing them over the next few days. So thank you, Steve, but thank you to the 2 Steves, you know, I'm really appreciative. It all helps, and I'm glad they like it. So there we go, how cool's that? I'm pretty chuffed.
It's really cool.
You know,
really
so
cool. It's
and
nice to see these things sort of come to life in that sense, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's lovely seeing. I mean, Steve wore that on stage, and he's got his guitar, he's got his white John Lennon plimsolls on, white. He looked really cool. I thought, oh wow, you know, look what we've achieved, you know. So I didn't exactly come up with a design, but that's not the point. Right, I think what's going to go on your screen now is a picture of me on holiday. Now, my wife Nikki's going to get right embarrassed when she sees that that's gone on, and Debbie, my sister-in-law, is certainly going to ring her and tell her. What you can notice there is we're on holiday in Italy. We visited Rome, Verona, and then we went to Lake Garda. And that's why the top I'm wearing, which I'm going to introduce in a minute, is called the Roma. Now, what I wanted to show you, why I'm showing you that picture of, is if you can see it's got like a mesh design, and the mesh design allows the top to breathe. But it doesn't breathe so much that you get cold, but it allows the air in. So when you're out in Italy or on holiday, or even when it's just warm, and it gets warmer these days, it's a great top for that. So if I take you back to the cameras now and show you, this is the original one that we based it on. And that's the one I'm wearing in the picture. I've had it literally years. It's been so old. Look, the buttons have been replaced. I don't know if you can see that. I've replaced the buttons there, and they don't fit, you know. It's knackered, this thing. But I love it. And it's been a really good top. So without putting too fine a point on it, that's why I'm wearing the one I'm wearing now. And here's the colourway. Let me get that on the close-up cam. It's the same colourway as what the top I've got. What can I tell you about them? They come up slightly tight. I don't know if you want to go to the main camera, me. I'm an XL, and I don't know if you can see this on me, but an XL in a Gabici is a little bit looser than this. But the Carls I wore on stage in a band recently in Birmingham, and they stretched, I won't lie, they stretched probably about that much. So it felt looser by the end of the gig, you know, it kind of given. But let's do some close-ups on that so you can see it. They've got a lovely chunky sort of button. It's got a nice design here. It's not like a Fred Perry, I don't think, let me get in that in nice and close. The subtle difference is there, look, it's got a thick line and a thin line, which is something you don't see on the high street. They always insist on doing two, what I call Fred Perry lines. Does that make sense? And it's nice there. I can just show you, look. It's nice to feel. It's lovely to wear. I love mine. You can see I've got the sky blue on, and there's the sky blue one. So that's the Roma, and it's obvious why I've called it that, because it's, yeah, anyway. Right, let's slide them along. New colour Wilson, which is lovely. It's based on a top that Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys wore in the 60s. We did the burgundy one before Christmas. Most of them are gone, to be honest. It's a lovely shirt. Let's do a close-up so you can see it, so you can see the details. It's got a nice ribbed bit there. It sits fairly high. He's wearing it on the beach. No, he's not. He's wearing it on... No, he wears it in two places. He wears it on the beach, and he also wears it recording. So the subtle difference here, it's got lined, but it's got the nice, it feels, it's light, it's summer, it's not winter, you know, it's got evening wear. If we go back to there, you can see it. Here's, they reach down to about there. I'm not tall, but there, I don't know, you can't see that, but it's by my, what you call the ticket pocket, as you call it, on there. So they're about that length. So that's the Wilson. And then we got two new Carls. The Carls were very popular last year. We got it in two colours. This is, let's see if you got the close up. It's a white mesh again on the front. For, you know, that one's a bit more. Now I don't know if you had the one last year, but the holes in this are smaller than they were last year. Because a few people did say it was a little bit too holy, to be honest. Again, lovely red, white and blue top. It's a royal blue rather than just a sort of navy. I just thought it'd be dead dull to do just a navy, so that's why I went for that blue instead. And it's got the tipping on the sleeve as well, and on the bottom. I wore my one, this one, not this exact one, but one in my size. I wore it on stage at Birmingham March of the Mods, and it was lovely. It was great to play in. So in other words, where I might be getting warm playing, you know, I kept cool wearing this, which I think's the thing that you need with the top. Yeah, and lastly, it comes in the blue. Now I don't know if the blues we normally have problems with on cameras, but this one seems to be okay. Yeah. So again, it's in a raw blue. It's a raw blue, so it's more like what's it? It's got a bit of grey in it rather than it being purple. Does that make sense? I think that looks pretty nice. Piping again there, and then at the bottom again as well. So nice top, it's nice to wear. I've worn this one out to the pub several times and I'm really pleased. So that's the Carl, that's the Wilson, and they are the Romas. So there you go. What else do I need to say about them? What you can wear them with? Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. I'm going to wear these on holiday. I wore them, as you saw, with shorts. I could wear jeans. Could you wear it with trousers? I think you could wear that with certainly a coloured trouser. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know about a formal trouser. I mean, like a chinos or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, sort of thing. Yeah, and again, the obvious one being like a desert boot or something like that. You know. It's it's got summer written over it, really, hasn't it? So yeah, so I'm pleased with that. What else have we got? I think that's it. Price
wise.
When do they go live? Thursday. The Roma's 68. These are 65. Again, they have gone up in price, but like everything's gone up in price, you know. It just has. Let me just look at my phone, see if there's any comments. Has there been any comments? Do I need to answer?
Blue cow looks good. There's a lot of back and forth about Susan and credit cards.
Oh right.
The Roma looks fab. Someone said it looks like they're gonna have to make an extension for more mod shoes. And someone else said that their money they were saving for a holiday, they've now got to spend on mod shoes.
Oh, my heart is bleeding now though. So shall we move on to the next thing then? Yep. What have we got on here? Recap. So everything comes out on Thursday. Comes out at 5 p.m. You might be asking why Thursday. Basically, because it's not Friday. Normally we launch on a Friday. It's Good Friday. I think everybody's going to be out. I'm going to be out. I think. Are you going out?
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels like the first time we've been allowed en masse to go out. I think this weekend's going to be amazing. But that's another story. Right. We've recapped that. Right, let's move on to the next thing. Linda, who's writing comments as we speak. I don't know if you can put the comments on just quickly, so we can see if it's and just thank you for doing all those comments. Linda, we're going to play your song now. Linda kindly said hello last week, and she's fronts a band called the Chelsea Curve, and they've got a song, Jamie Come On, I think that means. The band's on Red on Red Records. They consist of Linda, Tim and Ron. They play like mod stuff really, I suppose, and we enjoyed it, so we're going to play it out. So we'll see you all next Tuesday. I don't think there's anything else. I've done everything, haven't I? I can't think of anything. Let's play the song. See you all next Tuesday. These go live Thursday. Bye bye for now. Bye bye. Have a good weekend. Bye bye. Enjoy your holiday.
Quiet on the set. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I like the way you move, I like your smile. Jamie, I'm stuck on you. Jamie, you drive me wild. I like the way you look, so very affectionate. Where are you walking now? You're gonna keep me guessing. Oh, Jamie, Jamie, please, I'm begging on my knees. Oh, baby, I say I love nobody but you. And when I say I love, well, baby, it's true. Well, we go back to your house, and if I'm good enough, baby, you'll show me some of your hot stuff. Isabella, 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 yeah. Listen to this. You found out to pick up a record, and I grab your ass, and I kiss you so passionately, 'cause you're so fragile as glass. And now that we're alone, and I know you a little bit better, baby, you'll do me a favor. Take off that sweater. Isabella, 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 yeah. Isabella, I'm your Bella. I love you, Isabella. You're so good, you're the cream of the crop. Just 5 minutes with you. You just wanna stop, you just wanna stop. Isabella, Isabella, Isabella. Thank you. All right.